From Microsoft. Welcome back. Today we are going to continue our last tutorial about FastAPI, session token, cookies authentication. We have already worked with user sign in and sign out, some stuff for session token and some interesting theme. And what we want to do in this tutorial actually should be a short tutorial because I just want to show you how you can manage admin for authentication and authorization. What's important, because for more some stuff, or I don't know, for maybe for your admin panel or for other stuff that you want to do in your code, you need to protect your admin endpoint. That means sometimes you have an endpoint just for admin, and to do that, what we can to do, and it's pretty easy, and I want to show you how we can manage our admin endpoint and authentication. Let's continue from here. I open our last tutorial code. You can download it from GitHub or you can check just my last video tutorial. And from desktop, of course, FastAPI, and just from here I open my code. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening here. I did that, and we're going to create new. Just active our virtual environment before at all. Just when being active, and Python and pay. Great. Now, as you can see in last video, we are create user sign in, sign up, and we are create the event page for user that have already registered or authenticated. But what it's not great to see from here, as you can see, if I try to access this event, we take this error not authenticate, and should not be interesting. And in this I can show you how you can manage this, some other stuff about no authenticate. We are going to return user just simply to sign in page if it's not registered. And another things that we want to do from here, I want to show you how we can access to dashboard page. That should be just able to actually that should be maybe able, sorry, for admin. Yeah, great. Now to start from here, just simply we are creating another route for our admin. I name it admin, for example, route.pay. And what I need to do, I just want to copy this stuff from here. And of course, from here, we need just admin route. And now admin route as well should be dashboard and get dashboard as well. And what we need to do, of course, here from, I think that was the name was admin template. Yes, of course, admin dashboard, and I can say admin dashboard. And what we need to do else, we now, as you can see, our authentication and authorization work just for this current user. We need another method for get current admin, and how can manage it. Before we are continue, let me to finish this part. Admin, of course, admin, and here now just admin. Oh, sorry. So okay, admin route, and of course from admin route we are going to admin router. Admin router should be admin router as well. Now, okay, now let's do start from here. From security, we have already created some stuff for get current user. For some other some endpoint, for example here, yeah, you can maybe remember for event we have said just for event we need authentication, and who can access to this event? Get a user, if user is active or if user is registered. But we need the same stuff for admin but not get a user. We need to create a new method. I name it get current admin, for example. And now from here we take user, and we need to change some stuff from here. We can say if is user, that means user is exist, and this user dot is admin, and user should be admin as well. And for, because if it's a return a boolean, we can change it to true if you want. Then be sure it's working, then return username. But what's happened if user is not exist or user is not admin? You are going, as you can see, I have already shown you from here. From event, we don't want to take this error because we want to return user to sign in page. To do that, from header, just we can say location, and should be to sign in, and invalid, not just authentication, or not authorization. It's depend to you what you want to use. And as well, it looks good. Get current admin, that will come back. We change it to get current admin, of course, and here current admin as well. Okay, that means this endpoint now is responsible for get current admin. If anyone else try to access this endpoint, should not be able to open it, because we from here just simply we are saying, actually you can do more security stuff here. I'm totally sure because I have do that for another project. You can write about 200 code, or if you want manage your code yourself, but that it should be just simplest way to manage your endpoint, and should be sure that this endpoint is responsible for admin. Okay, now we have endpoint from here. I just want to copy paste this stuff. I want to show you some other things, and that should be interesting as well, because we have already worked with cookies. We can manage it from globally. That means globally, if user is not, if token is not exist, user is not exist, everything you can manage it from here. Yes, of course, I paste it here. Location to sign in. Okay, now it looks good, and we have our route, we have our security stuff for get current admin, and we have our admin page. That should be just simple page. Actually, I don't want to show you some things. It should be for our next video, because it's too much to do that, because there are more things that I want to show you how you can manage it. I change it to dashboard that HTML, and of course, for example, admin panel, and h1 welcome to admin panel. Okay, and in the next video I want to show you how we can create beauty admin panel. We want to manage our current user, active user, some monitoring stuff, and some interesting things that surely you need it for in your admin panel. Okay, let me to let it here, put it here, and we can now run our project, and I will show you how we can to do what we can to do. Let me to delete it and create new project, new data. Okay, now just by typing Python here Python main.py, and we'll create new database automatically and open this page. Now if you can remember in last tutorial, we get this error when this actually details when I try to access this event page without any authentication, and I want to change, we are already changed it to this, because now user is not exist, token is not exist, or user is not registered. We are return user to sign in page globally, and you don't need to do that for any one-to-one actually endpoint. We are change it from here, from cookie. Now let me to create new user, for example test add, and what's happened before we start to dashboard. Okay, I'm coming back to here as well. Okay, test add test.com, and 1 2 3 sign up. And now it's time to sign in user. Actually we want to sign in user as well from here, and to do that, to sign in, actually we have some bug here, no, or I don't know. Okay, sign in, and 1 2 3 sign in. Okay, and now in next video I will show you how you can create a sign out. It's pretty easy, just one method to delete our session. Now if I try to access event, now as you can see, this user welcome to private event page, and if I try to access dashboard, I'm coming automatically back. Why? Because this endpoint is responsible just for current admin, and this user is not the admin. To do that, let me to open database, and I change it to 1 is admin, and of course I save it. Let me to stop and start. And what's happened now? What do you think? Should we work or not work? Welcome to admin panel. It's pretty easy, but you can do some other stuff. As you can see, now user is admin as well, then allow to access this panel. Just simple user don't allow to have access to this panel. But what you can do for more security, as you can see, I have just simple from here. I said this user if the user is admin as well. Actually, we can do some other stuff in our user route as well. As you can see, we are create token from username, session token from username and role. you can manage it from this role as well, some things like that. That means you can return admin from token, not from user.isAdmin. Two different way for more secretive maybe, or you can write more stuff code that you want. Actually, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and as I said, in next tutorial we are going to work with admin panel monitoring and some beauty stuff, and I will show you of course how you can do. Let me come back here, should be sign out as well. Okay, bye.